Alright, so I have all these weed whackers. There's a couple chainsaws in there. And I'm just gonna start out going one by one to see which ones run and which ones don't. And I'm gonna have to check make sure they fuel before I see if they run. So let that go. There it does. Got all of those. This is It's been a while since these ran. I said, if they worked. I don't know if it's working other than which ones have string in them. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so first things with this one is the throttle cable's disconnected. So I'm gonna have to pull this handle off. This is where the cable goes. So I'm gonna pull this off and see if I can reconnect it. And it looks like the safety switch is gone as well. Yeah, it looks like this whole handle's just broke. So it looks like this whole thing's just broke. Not much I can do with that unless I get a new trigger. I'll set this one aside. Get to the next weed whacker. Alright, which one? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The other Echo that's similar to that one. This one, the trigger works. There's fuel in it. Man, all these chokes, levers, handles are broken off. Choke back now. This is so filthy, I don't even know if the choke's doing it. The head looks good. Need some more string. Be ready to go. I'm gonna stick this one over here. This Echo. This one doesn't have a head on it. Everything looks fine other than this piece is also broke. Trigger looks broke. But I'll see if it runs first. Yeah, see, this one's got the good choke lever. It's got fuel in it. Alright, we're getting fuel through the throttle. Very loud because there was a thing blocking up the carburetor and it was not giving enough power. You can kind of see that there's like a hole through there that thing has been taken off. Okay, so that's what it looks like before you take off that thing. That gets all gummed up and blocks power. All right, I'm gonna take the handle off of this one and see, attach that throttle cable. Oh, this one did the same thing. This is all broke. So you would need to replace the trigger. Set this one next to the other one. What are you guys thinking? What's next? What are you thinking? Echo again? Yeah. This one's got a head, looks fine. Trigger looks like it works on this one. See if she's got gas. Prime it till the fuel's in the prime pump because it's set for a little while. That didn't take as long as the other one. Alright. Oh yeah, the Echo. Get all the Echoes out of the way. This is like an older Echo. This one's not even orange. But I'm pretty sure this one ran. It's got string. Head looks fine. On switch is on. Choke. Prime bulbs. Got fuel. Check the air filter. Air filter looks clean. Let me see if I have starting fluid or something, see if I can get it started. Alright, I got some starting fluid. Still nothing. Check the spark plug. Spark plug looks good. Alright, let's check out the carburetor on this one. Well, I guess I'm assuming the fuel's good because it probably has, yeah. And if it was bad fuel, it probably would have started on the starting fluid. All the on switches are on. I don't have all my usual tools because I'm not at my garage. But I should have enough to get everything going. Like I don't have carb cleaner or anything, but I do have an air compressor that was on earlier. You can even hear it in the background. But all right, these are the super long screws that hold the carburetor in as well. I'm noticing there's no gasket, which seems to be on older things. There's no gaskets, which is interesting. There might be a gasket on this one. Yep, there's a gasket down there. So let the pressure out so the fuel doesn't start leaking everywhere. I don't think that's pushing fuel out, carburetor, so. All right, let's disconnect some of this stuff from here so I can actually look at it. All right, that's good enough. I don't need to disconnect the throttle cable. I'll just peel this off. Now I don't want to drop these tiny screws into the engine. That would not be fun. I mean, you've seen me take these 4 screws out on a few already. All right, let's pull this off. There's another screw in there, all right? I mean, that all looks clear. So now I gotta pull this screw out as well. You've never seen me pull that screw out before. Oh yeah, that's filthy. Look at that. Look how filthy that is. So, that needs cleaned out. I don't really have a whole lot to clean all this out. I'm just using a pen. It kind of looks like there's a filter down in there. I think that's pretty clean. Looks like there's like a little black ring around it. All right, I think that's all clean. Now I just gotta check under this gasket. Try not to rip the gasket. Yep, that looks good. I'm just gonna put that right back on. It's fine, I got a little bit of dirt on there with my hands. It's not gonna hurt nothing. See, I almost forgot this screw. It's not usually there. It'd probably be fine if I didn't put it in. Fuel, it'd probably get more fuel in there somehow or something. I don't know, I'm putting it back. Oh, that almost fell in the engine. That would not have been good. 4 screws. It's kind of crazy how I went from fixing no weed whackers to now I'm working on all of these after fixing 3 weed whackers. I fixed 3 weed whackers that didn't run, or one ran, it just didn't run correctly. This one doesn't run, so I can add this to the list if I get it running. I'm tightening these down. I'm not doing too tight because I don't want to crush and break the gasket. So now there's 2 screws here. I'm gonna check down here. This is where the needle is. There's a little bit of green in that screw. This goes up and down. Spray all that out. All right, that looks clean. I guess we'll check underneath this gasket, which I don't even think fuel goes underneath of this. Yeah, so that's good. Right, let's put this back together. I mean, this looks a little dirty, but all right. This went on the further one, right? No? Yeah? Okay. Put that back on the further one then, if that's what you say. And then we'll put that one back there. You better be right on that. Told you to remember. Then disconnect the throttle cable. Line that up. Slap this back on. Tight, not too tight. And same with this one. All right, let's see if it runs. Go. Yeah, it looks a little dirty. I could pull a spark plug out of another one that did run and test that. I'm just gonna slap this one in here. On switch is on. Still nothing on starting fluid, I don't think. Well, still does not want to start. Let's This one doesn't want to run. If I wanted to check to see if it was a coil, I would spark plug tester. So basically the weed whacker isn't starting, and I'm pretty sure it's because it doesn't have any spark, and it wasn't the spark plug because I replaced the spark plug with one that was running, and when holding onto coil part and spark plug and trying to pull the cord, usually you would get shocked from it, and I wasn't getting shocked, so I'm pretty sure the weed whacker just needs a whole new coil, and it's so old it's just not worth putting a new coil in future videos. There's 2 chainsaws that were sitting on the floor as well. I'll probably get to those eventually. There was another weed whacker that was sitting on the ground, because originally there was 2 that wasn't running, and then there was just the one sitting there. The other one sitting next to that one was a parts weed whacker. You'll see that the handle was missing, and that one is also just gone. The next day I went to go work on all of them. This weed whacker doesn't run. Never mind, it runs.